and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
First pitch of the at-bat. Aaron Judge swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Duffy has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge goes down for the first out of the game. From the stretch, Aaron Hicks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. A 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And there's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gio.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off, former Royals, the right fielder.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Merrifield is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Mondesi has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means, cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Gleyber Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now back, second base, lmannican.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. One ball, 1 strike to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in, Michael Franco, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. His career line against Garrett Cole. Not great. He's 1 for 8. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2. Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Hit sharply on the ground, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his. No outs here. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Gio Urshela. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Edward Olivares. In there at the knees, strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Nicky Lopez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Whit Merrifield will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Adalberto Mondesi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
1-2 now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The set and the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs. as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. A ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Torres. He singled his last time up.
Labor. Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, one man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now back, second baseman, DJ lmannican.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Brett Gardner remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 11.
Michael Franco is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Hunter Dozier is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it's fouled away. Two and two to Hunter Dozier. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. To Voit in time for the double play. Standing in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Count even now at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu has a play, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. And the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Aaron Hicks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Next for the Yankees.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now in the box, Luke Voigt. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike now. And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The second baseman, Nicky
Popped him up.
Lopez.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses again, 2-0. Merrifield stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2000. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Ball one.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Hit down the line at first. Dozier scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gordon going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Luke Voit would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Luke Voit is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hot shot to third. There is Franco, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
3-1 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. And the count will be full. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1.
That's inside.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Mike Montgomery comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mike Montgomery.
Stepping in now, Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Merrifield moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Montgomery, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0. Go to third, and he's out. But 1 run is in to score on the play. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and last half of the 7th here, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Hunter Dozier is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Edward Olivares is on deck. And Gordon looks at ball 4. So next to the plate for the Royals, Edward Olivares. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Nicky Lopez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Gordon is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Here's the 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2. From the stretch.
Count is full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio.
Scott Barlow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 58, Scott Barlow.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Barlow, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now, Brett Gardner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Mondesi is under it. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but no matter, they lead it 8. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcast. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcast will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
He's got it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Dozier is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
2 out with the man at first. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Michael Franco. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing, and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Warriors,
Hunter Dozier digging in now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex. Gordon.
Royals down to their final out. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And now a pitch on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. Danny Duffy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 18 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.